Here's this week's AI news, which I bet you'll find interesting, and this has happened all over the world. So let's go check it out. So number one, we have 11 Labs. So this week what's most interesting is that we found some crazy new voices on 11 Labs, which are basically old ones and new ones. You're going to see the names on the screen right now. Before anybody freaks out, it's a paid thing. The artists are getting paid. Nobody is getting robbed of anything. So yeah, this is the new update on 11 Labs. So you're supposed to get it from your app store here, but I'm not sure if it's there in India yet. So here it's written coming soon on the app store. So obviously we're not able to use the new features yet. So this hasn't released in India just yet, and I'm not sure if it's available all over the world yet. It's still in progress. So it has something that's called iconic voices, and I'll give a screenshot up here. So this is how it's going to look, the app's interface, that's how it's going to look. And you have to be very careful when you're searching for 11 Labs on the app store, because there are a lot of apps trying to pretend like there's some other app. All right, so 11 Labs has already got a lot of fame, so this is one of the things that we have to look out for. And it also has come up with a new feature that's called voice isolation. So if you don't know that, it means that no matter what video you record, if you just upload it there, all the background noise will vanish. So I think that's a pretty cool feature, but a little late in the market because a lot of people have already done that. So yeah, that's the update on 11 Labs. Number two, last week Meta just released a new text to image generator, which is called 3D Gen. Apparently it gives you 3D models for whatever image you're putting out there, which I think will be superb for game developers and everything like that. So let's see how it goes. Here's another screenshot of it on top. I'm putting up the screen recording here so you can look at it. So it has this little pug-like thing here and a metal dancing robot. So like these are the options that they've given, and I don't know when we're going to be able to use it, but yeah, I think it's pretty impressive when it comes to game development especially. The third news is a little bit controversial because it has two of our giants on the same board. What I'm talking about is OpenAI, Apple and Microsoft, all three together. So it seems like Apple is now on board with the OpenAI board, and I'm not sure how it goes, but apparently they're just the observers and they do not have any voting rights. And turns out that Microsoft is also a part of the board on OpenAI. So if people don't know this, this is what I'm going to tell you now. Microsoft and Apple have been mortal enemies. I won't say mortal enemies, but more like competitors who are like dominating the entire world when it comes to OS, right? But the thing here is that both of them are part on the board, so I don't know how it's going to play out for either of them, but this is just the news that we've received this week. So that's all for Apple and Microsoft. On number 4, we have the Brave browser. So basically they're functioning on a new model that's called bring your own model. It's basically when you make your own model into the browser. So they have their own inbuilt AI into their browser. So now this is very similar to the Copilot situation that we have going on there, and it's called Leo AI. So now you can actually customize your own AI into the browser. It already has models like Mixer, Claude and Llama, so now you can add and customize your own one. So I think it's pretty great. On number 5, we have Instagram. Instagram had to make a little bit of tweak in their system. It's because they randomly got out with a feature made with AI for every little thing. So now people got a little pissed because even if you use like Photoshop to blur a pimple or remove something from the background, it was coming up with made with AI on the tag, and people got really upset because there's nothing made with AI, my image is completely normal. But because of this, people retaliated, and now they finally changed it to AI info. Now once you click on that, you'll get the entire set of what's there in the metadata. So I think that's a better move than what they did before. On number 6, we have Grok 2, which is obviously as confusing as Elon is. No doubt, I really love him, but dude's a little confusing and we need to finally accept that. So the thing is, he took out a Twitter the other day to tell us that the new AI system that he's going to release for Grok 2 in August is going to be similar to Jarvis. That's what he claims. Now, I remember loving Jarvis when I first saw Iron Man. But the thing is, I don't know how far it's going to be applicable. So let's check it out what he claims is Grok 2. So this comes from Elon himself when he was replying to Bezos on X, who said model staining of each other's data is like a human centipede effect. And to which Elon's reply is, I'm going to show you all a photo right here. So he's replied back saying, sadly quite true, it takes a lot of data to purge LLMs from the internet training data. Grok 2, which comes out in August, will be a giant improvement in this regard. So he is saying that there is going to be a giant improvement, but I'm really not sure because I haven't quite used the first version of Grok either. So he is claiming that it's going to be a giant improvement in this regard, and obviously he needs to give it back to Bezos or somebody on Twitter because he's the king of Twitter. So I think, yeah, let's wait and see what he has in store. The seventh one is Apple, and I don't know what's it with them. They really want to turn into these high school teenagers that keep spreading some kind of rumors. So I don't know how far this is true. I don't know what to believe. So Apple apparently wants to partner up with Gemini, but they're already saying they're partnering up with OpenAI. So I don't know how it's going to work. So this is just a rumor, and this was just an extra thing I wanted to give you, just so you're aware of what's going on. On number 8, we have WhatsApp, who seems to be giving us a brand new update when it comes to image generation. So here we're going to be able to upload a picture of us, and WhatsApp will cartoonify or animate it and give it back to us. Now it's very similar to what Apple has showcased at its recent WWDC. So we're going to have to see how far it goes and how well it does. And if it's there on WhatsApp, it's probably going to be there on Instagram and on Messenger as well. So let's see how this one goes. It's yet to roll out. So I'm actually excited for this one. Yeah. So I'm going to be your new AI news channel, giving you all the updates and tea about all news, tech and AI. So follow and subscribe for more.